Welcome to my beautiful basement. I'm starting here in my storage area. This is where I ended last time, and there were some things that I wanted to get cleaned up, so I'm starting here. Last time this was too heavy and too big to fit on any shelves, and so I emptied this one because of decluttering. Yay me. And I want to put as much as I can from here into there because I know it'll fit on these shelves here. And I might move the games up here, and that way I don't have to try to lift this box that will be heavy all the way up there. This one belongs to my son Christian. Don't know if it might fit right there. Let's see. I really feel like he and his wife are going to have a house. Nope, doesn't fit. In the next year or so. Plan B. So I really don't mind keeping his things here. Yep, that fits perfect. Don't know why I didn't do that before. That box fit right there, which is good, and I did have to move this little box out of the way so I can move that up now. That's an easy fix, nice and light. Just put it right here. I suppose this goes in the category of organizing. Certainly not decluttering, since it's not mine to declutter. Yeah, maybe I'll just keep it in this box. It's a little awkward, but that's trash. That I know he doesn't need. Honestly, need is such a strong word. Probably doesn't need any of this. This is the only thing that doesn't fit in that box. I'm going to see if that black box there is his too. Maybe it'll fit in there. Definitely when I take it out of the box, it fits, so he doesn't need the box. Alright, so there's a little bit of trash. I found a few things. I have a trash bag, so we're going to get one started. There we go. A good start. And then these things we'll move up here. Does that fit? Oh yeah, it's not going to fit with the lines. All right, plan B. There's always a plan B. I don't see why I had this here. This looks like last week because I totally did this last week. Move this. And this goes right here with a label. Make sure to put a label on it. So I know who it belongs to. That stuff belongs to Fran, and he is in his second year of college, so I don't mind keeping it right now because he's just, you know, that phase of life where you've kind of moved out, but you really haven't, you know, you don't want somebody moving you out. It's one thing I did kind of take away his bedroom because it's now my office, but I don't want him to feel like he's like moved out. So here's where we are with all of this in the storage area. Not the neatest, but as I declutter, I might be able to move that stuff. So now most of this stuff belongs to my kids. That's homeschool stuff. That is craft stuff that I don't dare get rid of because of homeschooling projects. And then, you know, high school materials, which I always keep until we're well into the next phase of life. And then this stuff, predominantly my kids, except for my photo albums, photos that I still need to go through. So many more photo albums. Those I think are the Beanie Babies. Then actually that cake taker is broken, but I kept it because I didn't have another one, and so I need to just get rid of that because no one's willing to use it because it's broken. I don't think I'm going to donate it because it's broken. I don't want to donate broken things. So it just gets added to the trash bag. One very unfortunate mishap. I had the stuff to be donated by the door. We got rid of that. And then we put a trash day on the calendar. But then before that trash day was when I did my last video, which was an outdoor declutter where I was dealing with like the dump trailer and that sort of thing. And we forgot to get the stuff down here when he went and did the dump run. So now we're going to have to put another one on the schedule. Kind of bummed. When I got down here, I didn't realize, and then I saw it. Having said that, I can donate this mop. I forgot about that. That's perfectly good mop. So there's a couple of things in here I can donate. And then I can put this with the empty boxes. These also haven't gotten taken to the grocery store. So maybe if I move them closer to the stairs. Coming into this area, you can see now this is so much better between last time and this time. And then this box I keep stumbling into and I never actually do anything about it. So today's the day. This is pretty much all old homeschool portfolio stuff, and of course this hanger. So I want to go through it and see if, I think it's all stuff I can get rid of. I don't think I need any of this. It's like elementary school stuff for kids that already have their degrees. There's just a couple of pages that have cute pictures, like this one that I'm going to want to keep. Other than that, it can go. So I'm going to go through this pretty quick. Oh, wow, this chair is really low. Oh well. So I have been trying to help as much as I can and give you all decluttering advice. Here's some Christmas stuff I don't need. Well, no, these are all dollar store Christmas things, so if I want to replace them, I can. But I might go simple. But anyway, so I have the following advice for you that I keep repeating. And that is, do what you can with the time that you have, because what happens is if we don't have an hour in us even, we think, well, there's no point in even starting. But honestly, 20 minutes every time you can over time accomplishes way more than you could ever think. So don't let the fact that you don't have hours of time and energy stop you. Because it's all about little bits of time. A lot of us, you know, we're getting older. I know a lot of you have maybe physical problems, knee trouble. I get that. But use the time and energy you have. Prioritize what you have that day. And if you could set aside even 20 minutes a week for decluttering. This is dirty, stained, it's going. Shh, don't tell anybody. I still feel like over time, you're going to get so much more done. And isn't something always better than nothing? Right? That is a Christmas tree stand. There's a little Christmas tree over there. Maybe it goes with that. I will put that away better. So these are all like elementary school portfolios. Definitely not needed. If I see something I think one of my kids would enjoy looking at, then I will pull it out. Other than that, it all is going. For example, we got some early artwork of Rachel's here. She might enjoy seeing, since now she's an artist. I used to always like putting some photos in their portfolios. It made the appointment so much better because in the state of Maine, one of the ways that you can prove you're homeschooling legally is to meet with a certified teacher and then go over your portfolio of what you did beginning, middle, and end, and just kind of talk to you about it. Then they can see, you know, that your child is where they need to be, or talk to you about, you know, if they aren't. And so I used to like to put photos in them. It just made for a happier, more enjoyable conversation with them. So yeah. I just want to make sure I don't get this bag too heavy. I think I'll use this folder to keep all of those that I'm keeping. So I can just show them and then they can decide if they want to keep that stuff or get rid of it. They'll probably get rid of it, but I think it's fun to look at. This is going to be another empty box. I don't think I'm going to keep this box though because I don't have a cover for it. So, and it'll be a good one to donate things to Goodwill. Sometimes I like giving them a good quality box with my stuff in it. All right, I got it all in one bag. That's awesome. Empty box. Yay! I got sparkles all over me. How to know you're a homeschooler. Sparkles! Your kids are in school. Hopefully, the sparkles stay there. Or your grandkids, right? Do you do crafts with your grandkids? Let me know. Oh, there goes my alarm. I'm going to quickly put that bag over with the trash, bring up the folder of artwork. My sister is visiting from Florida. She's in Maine at a friend's house, and so I am heading to visit her, and I'm really hoping when I get home tonight, I'll have a little bit more energy to do more down here because I still want to get to that homeschool stuff. But it feels good to have gotten rid of that box. I've been looking at that box off and on for about a year, and now I finally emptied it, and there was zero in there except for a few art pieces to show the kids that I even needed to keep. Isn't that great? I'm back in the basement. The first clip you saw, all of that, was actually last week. This is Monday of the next week, and I couldn't get down here before then, but that's okay. See, this is the thing. It's not about whether you can meet every goal of how much you're decluttering. It's to keep it up, and I'm not giving up, and I have about a half an hour. I'm actually going to set my timer right now. I have to bring my daughter to work, and I'm going to need about 15 minutes to gather up anything I'm bringing with me. So I need to make sure that I stop after 30 minutes. So I did 30 minutes the other day. I'm doing 30 minutes now. You don't always have an hour to declutter. You might only have 20 minutes. You might only have 10 minutes. It's 100% worth it if you take those small bites of what you can do, either because of time limits, energy limits, or health limits, and you just keep plucking away at it. All right, so I have to get to the homeschool stuff because we start in just a couple of weeks. I know some kids have already started down south, but we start at the beginning of September. So I really need to get those books because a lot of them we're going to be using this year. And I need to get all of that decluttered and ready for using. These are actually notebooks from last year, and then I have the things that we used here. I have the curriculum we're going to use or still usable here. I'm going to do this first. Then, as I come in here, this is where I keep homeschool files because I keep all of their high school stuff up until the time they're through. They're actually really through college because I did have one daughter who was admitted to the college of her choice, and she decided to change directions, went to trade school, and I still needed a lot of that stuff because I had to jump through more hoops with trade school than with colleges. It's the craziest thing when you're a homeschooler. So I do keep high school work, so if I ever had to prove their progress, I want to make sure I keep tests and a sample from the beginning, middle, and end of the year, and so they know where I got those grades from on the transcript, just in case. I got my chair. I don't want to use more energy than I have to. All right. So I'm kind of going through this. I don't believe I'm going to use this Spanish, so I'm going to check with my husband to make sure he doesn't want it, and then get rid of it if he doesn't. And then with some of these, it's just a matter of bringing up the next book. We're just continuing where we left off. This also helps me to know, ow, 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 I just hurt myself. This also helps me to know what I might need to purchase. So it'll all be quick this year. All right, I'm setting myself up here because I need to go through last year's work, pull out the things that I should keep. And I have two of these, but this one had some open folders. So I need to see, I might have more in our filing cabinets that I decluttered earlier in the year. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and add things here. And then at the beginning of school, the first month while they're doing school, I'm going to be organizing all of this for transcripts. Honestly, as I'm getting out this box, I'm like, Mom, maybe I could declutter this instead, because I just don't want to do it. I hate it. But I'm gonna. So the easiest part here is for me to just go. This is each one of them had a notebook like this. It's where they put completed work that weren't like stuck in workbooks. This is all the loose papers, so I'm going to go ahead and do this first. I'm going to do one file for each person. And I keep beginning, middle, end, sample, and all tests. So, beginning is easy. Oh, yeah, these are pretty much, yeah. And then the rest of it can actually be thrown out, so I need a garbage bag. All right, I got a garbage box. Next best thing. You never want your kids to see you pulling this stuff out and throwing it away. It's so painful. They work so hard, but there's no reason to keep it all. I only keep what I have to keep. I think this year I'm going to have them keep their tests in a file, and then I won't have to do this. I'll just grab that file. Why am I doing this? It's ridiculous. Why didn't I think of that before? And then this is all daily schedule, so I keep that. So that gives me one file for one student that I will put back in the box, and then I'm going to hopefully quickly get through the next notebook before it is time to stop. The stress. So this just goes right in here. I'll take out the next empty one, different color for a different student. And this we'll keep for this year. It's in fine condition. I always find when there's something I really don't want to do that the struggle is in the starting. And once I get started, it's so much easier to keep going. So let me know in the comment section below, is there an area that you need to declutter that you really don't want to? Or maybe you have already done it and you want to share how good it feels when you got done. Let us know in the comment section below so that we can all enjoy the victory together. And if you have one of those areas that needs to be decluttered, put it on the schedule, put some nice music on, make it a time that you can really enjoy and get going on it. My alarm went off already. It's so sad. I lost minutes like getting boxes and stuff, but that's the way it goes. I'm thankful for what I got done. I'm leaving it all there so that the next time I come down, it'll all be ready. 'Cause we only want what's best, what is best for you.